Alright guys, welcome back to another video. We are going to be talking about today how to run a ad on Meta Ads Manager. This is for if you're just starting out, say you're drop shipping or you have an online store and you want to run an ad, an Etsy store, etc. Anything like that you could use to run an ad on this software. So yeah, the first thing you're going to need though is a website. This is my website for this clicker. This is the product I'm currently trying to run. You want to have this website done and complete. Obviously you can't have an ad if you don't have anywhere to send them to. You also want to make sure you're sending them to your product page. So this is the product page, not the home page. Here's the link for that. And then you also need a creative. So I have creative ads already made for this product, several. If you don't have any ads, you need to make one. Or if you're just testing a product like me, then you come here and say you want to try selling this lamp, whatever. You find your product on AutoDS. This is what I use. You come here, find a TikTok with no watermark. So this one, as you can see, right? Obviously you want one that's good, so you would go check and do all your own research. But then you can just go like this, download, take this, repurpose it, maybe change the text, and upload that as your ad for a test. If you get any sales, then you can obviously order the product, make your own ads, etc., scale, and build from there. But we'll get to that in another video. For now, we're just doing the testing. So that's how you get your video. You have your website, so then you are all good and you're ready to come here. So to get here, you need to type in Meta Ads Manager. You'll come here, you'll click on it, and then this is all going to be blurred, but if you're signed in, your profile picture will be here. Sign in with your main account is fine because you're just going to end up making a Facebook page. If you need help setting all that up and you're not at that stage yet, then let me know in the comments and I will make another video for that. But yeah, so basically what you're going to do is you'll go to Ads Manager, and that's what's going to take you to this page. And then you're going to come here, go to Campaigns. Okay, these are all your campaigns. So here's my campaign. I have it set at $5 a day. I'm just doing a test. That was for another video. So what we're going to do is you are going to hit create. You are going to want to do sales, assuming you are drop shipping and want to do sales. That's what this tutorial is for. So that's what we will be doing this video based off of. So you'll go sales. It's going to open up here. And then so you're going to make your new name, like so this is Clicky, right? Test 2, we'll call it. You can call it whatever you want. It could be your first test, whatever. You do not want catalog ads at all. Campaign budget, this is where you set your budget. I always do, you should be doing more. I just put 5, for example, in case I forget to turn it off. I don't get, money coming out for no reason. Every dollar counts when you're in the early stages, guys. Remember that. Unless you have an extra amount of money for this, every dollar counts. I just call this all creatives, and then that way you can just do test 1. Website, you want to come down here to where it says single and put website, not website and app. Performance goal, maximum number of conversions. Data set, this is where you pick your pixel. I can also make a video to set that up if you already don't have it. Conversion event, we are going to go with purchase. Ignore this, it doesn't matter. It's still going to look for purchases. The algorithm is smart, it knows what to do. You're not going to touch any of this, no attribution, like none of this stuff. It's all going to stay the way it is. You want this to start for February 24th, that's tomorrow. And then we're going to make this for 12 a.m. so it runs the full day. Audience, this is where you can do your locations. I always do Canada, United States, and United Kingdom. That's where I sell to, so that's the zones I put in. And then you come down here, placements, select more settings, come here. If you have a Threads account, leave this, but I don't, and I don't plan on making one, so I disabled that. And then you're all done for your ad set level. You come down here to your creative level. Now this is where it all matters. So this is, we're going to say test 2. And then, so make sure your Facebook page is selected. I'm using Pixora, and then use Facebook page. You don't need an Instagram account, especially if you're just testing. You want as least steps as possible. So you're not just redoing and doing work for no reason. You want this to be a manual upload. You want this to be single image or video. You want to turn off multi-advertiser ads. Website, we are going to come back to that earlier where I told you go to the product page. You can take that link, right, come back here, paste it, click to the side. Now you're going to make sure that it actually works. Goes to your store. Okay, it does. Good. You don't need a display link unless your link is like super long, then you can use a display link. Not worried about that. You're going to come down here to set up creative. You're going to do video ad, and you're going to come in here. Okay, so website summaries, you're doing all of this off. You don't want any of these on. These just mess with all your stuff, all your site links. Like, turn this all off. Delete all these. These are not stuff that you, like, why is it doing that? These are not stuff that you need. It's been messing things up lately, and you don't need it. So turn that off, apply all insights, turn that off, and catalog you want not connected. Next, media. You're going to pick, I usually just pick something from my page, so we'll just pick the video I just posted organically. You can trim it here, you can whatever, you can also view it, make sure it's good. So this is my ad. Alright, so simple transition, didn't take me long to make, etc. Save and continue. So this is where it'll show you in all the different aspect ratios. Just click next, keep it all on original. This is where you add your text. So what I do is I would just come to ChatGPT. I would come back here, go to your search bar, open up snipping tool. Okay, and you're gonna go new. You're gonna take a picture of this, and then, well, it didn't work, but you know what I mean. You take a picture of this, then you would right click, copy it, and you would paste it in here, and then you would say, give me the, what is going on here? Give me the data to fill these spaces in. This is for an ad for etc. So then you would tell it what the ad is for, and then it would give you the text. This doesn't matter as much as you think it does, so don't overthink it. Get the text in there, change this to shop now, which is what it should always be. And then you go, so I'm just going to put random stuff in there. And then enhancements, you can have none. You want none of these, none. And then you go done. So now you're done. So now you can see, obviously your text will be better, but this is how it'll look. This is the preview, and yeah, you are pretty much ready to go. Come down here again, make sure your tracking's here. You want website events checked, and then you would hit publish, and that's it. Once you hit publish, you're going to basically delete this draft. How do I delete it? I don't know what I did. Yeah, so see, this is in draft, so how do I get rid of this? Oh, discard drafts. So I just want to discard that for myself. But yeah, basically you'll come back, it'll be like this, it'll say in review, and then processing, and then it'll hopefully be approved, and then it'll be active, and then yeah, you can see what you're doing. You can come back in here, you can check your ads, and then yeah, like this is mine for today. So what has it done today? So yeah, it's got one link click, super cheap, 32 impressions only. Like, it's not being pushed out yet. I just posted it not long ago. Yeah, and what you're going to want to be checking is your cost per result, how many clicks or how many link clicks, yeah, and you know, your conversion rate. Like, this is where you can keep track of all your metrics. I'll upload another video explaining that, but that is how you upload an ad to Meta. Thank you for listening, and hope you enjoyed the video.